Me, it's a work of passion, of of heart, and intellect, absolute intellect. So yeah. As much there today. The piece that is upholding history and a person in particular, a hero in particular, Mr. Mr. James Baldwin. And it's been a piece that has required much courage, a lot of courage, will, and creative wisdom and research. And so, but when you're dealing with someone like James Baldwin like that, you kind of like that's the only way you must show up. Like you have to show up. There is like a metaphysical connection that I do have, is like bizarre as that may sound, it's the truth, that I do have to Baldwin. I mean, he was so radical for his time, 20th century America, and I think about it, and when I reflect on his work, reading Nobody Knows My Name and The Fire Next Time, like just thinking about how radical this man was, knowing that we were at the height of overt racism, and violence in our culture, socially and politically, and to think about what he demanded as a human. I connect with that on a very metaphysical level.
But through the fact that Africa was suddenly on the stage of the world, and Africa can be dealt with in a way that never been dealt with before. This gave an American Negro.
Baldwin often refers to the witness, uses the term witness a lot when referring to art, when referring to his own work, and what he wants to elicit from his own reader.
In the church I grew up in, which is not at all the church to which white Americans belong, we were counseled from time to time to do our first works over. To do your first works means to re-examine everything. Go back to where you started, or as far as you can. Travel your road again and tell the truth about it. Sing, or shout, or testify, or keep it to yourself.
The semester we focused solely on creating solo shows, but I was like, this isn't a solo piece to me. It's a communal effort, and because so much of my work, Tristan's work, is about people and charging ways in which we have structured how art can be told and how art can be translated. And I think in terms of the Africanist aesthetic, and there was no delineation between translator and those who were witnesses, those who listened. And so getting back to that, art being a communal effort, and this story being a communal effort, being a clarion call, I think of Gabriel blowing his horn, and so that's what this piece is to me.